Donoghue and left cornerback Fergal Reynolds making their senior championship debuts. We joined the match with just over 3 minutes gone, Leitrim leading by an Aidan Mooney free kick, and your commentator is Marty Morrissey.
Well knocked down, Georgie Dugdale, just barely losing out in terms of holding onto it, and the referee says that the Roscommon lads were holding onto him, so Georgie gets the free. This is Jason Ward. Liam Conlon is available, but Jason goes it alone. A point each with the right side of the Leitrim attack. One from freeze, one from play. Jason Ward, the scorer. Nice bit of interplay there by Leitrim. And Jason Ward, the Dublin-born Leitrim man, availing of the space to take the point. This is Junior McManus. It's that kind of a match, really, where the footing is going to be very difficult to maintain. Pat Donoghue sending it way up. Colin McGlynn going out to gather it. Very much a target man. And that's a blatant throw by the former St. Mel's star. It's a free for Roscommon. John Newton surviving the challenge. Poor kick in towards his wing forward. This is Don Connellan, and he's fouled. Another free for Roscommon. Quickly taken. Roscommon now, their turn to dominate a little bit. Don Connellan. That's a very good point by the Kilmore lad. And good interplay once more. This is really how a point should be taken. They worked the ball all the way up, and eventually when the pass went back out to Don Connellan, he didn't mess around with it, straight over the bar. This is Pádraig Kenny. Highly rated, not alone in Leitrim, but indeed in Connacht. Colin McGlynn unable to control it. It's a line ball for Roscommon. Declan Darcy, well won, to Pat Donoghue. Colin McGlynn, and a lovely, intelligent ball for Jason Ward. This has potential, and it has also created the point. 2 points for Jason Ward, and Leitrim very much in control. Picked up by Seamus Killoran. Just can't hold on to it thanks to great pressure by Leitrim. Pat Donoghue giving it back to Pádraig Kenny. Liam Conlon, that's good play to Colin McGlynn, even better play. Chance on here, he's working it all the way in. There's a goal, yes! Brilliant stuff, Georgie Dugdale from Mohill, the vice-captain of Leitrim. Shows why Leitrim are favourites in the province of Connacht. Look at this for hard work as Seamus Killoran had the ball but lost out. The ball came out to Colin McGlynn, who's really becoming the Tony Cascarino of Leitrim football. A great ball for Georgie Dugdale and a brilliant goal. Don Connellan. Somehow it manages to come to Connellan once more. Good chance and well taken. The second point of the match scored by Don Connellan. Knocked down towards Junior McManus. It's a great ball into Don Connellan. Colin McGlynn is causing problems at one end, so too is Don Connellan at the other. Dropping it over the bar. Don Connellan certainly knows where the target is this afternoon. That's 3 points now for him. Well won by Georgie Dugdale. Giving it outside to Jason Ward. Again, McGlynn is the target. Looking for it back is Jason Ward. He scored from here before, and it comes back off the post, and Derek Duggan is back there, giving it to Joey Connacht. Down towards Tom Ryan. That's a terrible clearance, however. Georgie Dugdale switching play across to Liam Conlon, giving it inside. That's not a bad ball at all. And Brian Markham doing the intelligent thing, but it comes to the corner forward in Rooney, and he takes his point. When the ball is left in fast into the Leitrim full forward line, they certainly have the beating of Roscommon. Good calling by Pat Donoghue. He needs help. Liam Conlon is there. So too is Terry Flanagan. Sending it right across towards Aidan Rooney. Onto the left boot. That's a great point by Aidan Rooney. His third of the afternoon, showing just why. The blood is there. He's a nephew of the great Mickey Kearns of Sligo. And I think Uncle Mickey would be proud of that. Well won, John Newton. And he gets the free as well. Quickly taken, Junior McManus. Putting inside, he has men available. He decides to take the point. Good point by Eamon McManus. Jason Ward going up for it. Comes across towards Mickey Quinn. Again, the target is Colin McGlenn. Pat Turi just availing of the error and coming away with it. It's good Leitrim pressure, and they win it back cleanly. Mickey Quinn sending it across. That's surely holding by Damien Donlan and Corey Kenny. It's a free for Leitrim. Aidan Rooney with the free. Just inside the 45-metre line. That's a very good kick. 4 points for Aidan Rooney. And it stretches Leitrim's lead now to 1 goal and 7 points to Roscommon's 4 points. So just 3 minutes left to the half-time whistle. And Roscommon, remember, playing against the breeze now in this first half. And Leitrim trying to avail of it. That's a great ball. Inside towards Liam Conlon, and Conlon takes his points. He acknowledges the influence of one Pádraig Kenny in that score. And this was how it was created. Pádraig Kenny giving it into Liam Conlon. And straight onto the right foot and over the bar. Good score. Great kick by Derek Duggan. Two Leitrim lads go up. Duncan Allen. Oh, Martin McHugh saves it. A bullet of a shot. Saved by the left knee of Martin McHugh, and Connacht can hold his head in wonder. The 45 to be taken once more by Derek Duggan. And he swings it over the bar. That's a great point by Derek Duggan. And makes up for the missed goal a moment ago. Referee Brian White has called half-time here in Hyde Park. But that save by Martin McHugh could well indeed put Leitrim on the road to victory after a brilliant first-half goal by Georgie Dugdale. At half-time, Leitrim lead on a scoreline of 1 goal and 8 points for Roscommon's 5 points. Roscommon now with winds to their backs in the second half. It's not very strong, but strong enough to at least be an influence. First ball going to Terry Flanagan. No changes on either side, but he loses out. And in turn, Duncan Allen loses out. And eventually Leitrim managed to get it in and out over the line. John Newton giving it plenty of air. And it causes a few problems. Picked up by Shane Curran. Well blocked down by Joey Honeyman. older brother Ollie, the selector, a fine footballer in his day, would be proud of that. This is Colin McGlenn. Plenty of good running off the ball by Leitrim, but going nowhere at the moment. Liam Conlon driving it in and driving it wide. Pat Donoghue. Sending it back up towards Jason Ward. Bernard Butler with him. Butler knocking it down for Enon Gavin. A man who's played in virtually every position for Roscommon in defence. Damien Donlan from Strokestown. Dermot Washington coming in. Knocking it out for Tom Ryan. Good defending by Leitrim. Don Connellan working his way. Well picked up by Shane Curran once more. And Shane with the left foot. Oh, very unfortunate. Most unlucky, Shane Curran. But a great effort. This must be put down as a scoring opportunity for Roscommon. Shane Curran coming across, hitting it perfectly and just off the top of the post and wide. Knocked away off John Newton. Comes the in on Gavin, who's fouled. Don Connellan is the target. It's a good ball. Seamus Quinn picked up by Dermot Washington and kicked first time over the bar. Washington on his debut gets his first point in the Connacht Senior Championship. Derek Duggan being held by Jerry Flanagan, so it's a free for Roscommon. So Derek Duggan, 1 point to his credit so far. Hitting that absolutely perfectly. It's exactly what Roscommon needed at the start of the second half. It brings them within Leitrim, at least within shouting range. Into the space it must go to Shane Curran, trying to cut inside. Well done, Joey Honeyman. Great defending by the man from Ballinamore. Great defending by the cornerback. And he gets his break. Well, that shows you how important the block down is. Shane Curran coming across. It looked really dangerous, and Joey Honeyman did absolutely brilliantly. Derek Duggan from Castlereagh. Hitting it perfectly. Oh, that's a great kick by Duggan. They told me that he was a little bit fortunate to get his place in the Roscommon team, but he has responded to the Connacht Championship magnificently. They really need to get a score, Leitrim. Not if Joey Connaughton has anything to do with it, or Damien Donlan. Greg Blaney has played well. At centre forward for Down last Sunday. So too is Junior McManus. He's spreading that ball around. Larkin Down. That's going to be a free for Roscommon. Derek Duggan with that slight breeze to his back. Hitting it absolutely perfectly once more. 5 points for Derek Duggan. It's double that for Roscommon and just 1 point between the sides. Now can Leitrim keep their heads and their shoulders and get possession and get, more importantly, a score quickly as Roscommon grow in confidence. Junior McManus once more. Jerry Flanagan, lunging in with a challenge. Still McManus. Getting it inside. This is good play by Roscommon. Sending it across, and the umpire says yes. Other umpire says no. The referee says put it up. It is the equaliser. And once more, Derek Duggan has done the damage. He's come to life at wing forward. So too as Roscommon supporters. And this is the equalising point. It was from a very difficult angle. Got aside the challenge set up by Junior McManus. And the referee was right there to make sure it went over the bar. Good play by Declan Darcy. surely fouled. Yes, says referee. That's another free for Leitrim. This is Leitrim's 21st free of the match. Possibly their first score of the second half. Aidan Rooney has come to Leitrim's rescue after 28.5 minutes of play in the second half. An amazing statistic for relief for Leitrim. Just 5 minutes left. Roscommon seeks an equaliser. Leitrim definitely seek the final whistle. Larkin Dowd. Back to Junior McManus. Going for the equaliser, and Junior has done it for Roscommon. The experienced head on the young shoulders has brought relief to the Roscommon people. Joy at last for Roscommon, brought about by this kick by Junior McManus that levelled the match once more. Paul Kiernan to take this kick. Georgie Jumpdale cleverly waiting for the break, getting the opportunity and driving it wide. The referee says it went off a Roscommon man, however, so it's a 45. A kick to put Leitrim into the next round of the championship, perhaps. Their captain Declan Darcy hits it sweetly over the bar. Auchawillan and the county of Leitrim comes alive as the great white hope puts Leitrim possibly into the next round against Galway. And Leitrim have it. Well won by Liam Conlon. And all they've got to do now is hold possession. Barney Breen back to Paul Kiernan, to Brian Markham. He won't let it go dead this time. In on Gavin. And Leitrim will be happy to play football down here all afternoon now. Joey Connacht. Into the space. Pat Donoghue has it for Leitrim. Dispossessed by Larkin Dowd. Plenty of Leitrim players there. In towards Brian Markham. The referee looks at his watch. Markham comes away with it. The referee blows the whistle. Leitrim have beaten Roscommon by the narrowest of margins, which makes it all the more sweeter. They've suffered at Roscommon hands for the last 4 years, and finally, it's Leitrim's day in Hyde Park. Leitrim play Galway on the 3rd of July. Thanks to this scoreline, Leitrim 1 goal, 10 points, Roscommon 12 points.